You live in America, your parents live in India. Maybe you opened a joint NRE or NRO account with them. Maybe your name was added because you help manage their finances. Maybe you have signature authority because your parents want you to be able to handle things in an emergency case. And you may think, this is my parents' money. Why would the US government care about it? That assumption, it can become dangerous. Under the FBAR rules described by the US, a US person with financial interest or certain signature authority or over the overseas account can have reporting obligations once the combined maximum value of those accounts crosses $10,000 at any point of the year. And yes, most importantly, joint ownership does not simply mean that you report only your percentage of the entire account. Well, the full account balance can become relevant for reporting. So, imagine you have an Indian saving account, your parents' joint account, a fixed deposit, and another foreign financial account. Individually, each account may not look particularly large to you, but the reporting rules can consider the combined value here. And then comes another issue, signature authority. You may not own the money, you may not even receive the money, but if you have the legal authority to control withdrawals or maybe transfer, that can create a separate reporting consideration. Then, unlike the FBAR, Form 8938 is attached to your US tax return and has a different threshold depending on your filing status and where you live. So, ladies and gentlemen, FBAR and FATCA, they are not simply two names of the same form. They are different reporting systems, and you need to understand that. And this is where many Indians in the US, they can make a mistake. They think that my accountant knows about my US salary, so everything is covered. Not necessarily. Foreign financial account can create additional reporting obligations. And what happens if you made a mistake? Then you face the US Supreme Court. Supreme Court's Bittner decision and to official IRS procedures, they may be available to eligible taxpayers who made non-vitiful mistake. The key message is simple. Do not wait for a notice from IRS before understanding your foreign account reporting obligation. Because the Indian bank account may be physically thousands of kilometers away, but your US tax obligations do not stop at the border.